of you that played the last game, you remember the hex-facing vector concept, where you'd have a unit in a hex, and if you placed a unit in any of the vectors coming off the hex, it would give it support and would help take down the enemy. That now is used to trigger abilities, which means the positioning of your units in your army is much more important, instead of just rolling for a random 6 and hoping you get it. So how that works, so here we just got a little setup. I've got 3 Terran units here, and as you can see, 2 of them are getting support as they're in each other's vector, but this one here, the tank, isn't gaining any, which means he can't do any of the fancy things, but these 2 can. Now there are 2 types of abilities that you can use. There's the tier 1, which requires 1 support, which is an army-wide ability, and for a Terran that's advanced. And then if they're gaining 2 support, then you can use tier 2 abilities, which allows the unit specific ability to be used. So for instance, the LC here has burst, or the tank has siege, the Terran has stim, the LC Kryn has spawn, etc, etc. So you have to position your units correctly to use the right ability in the right situation against the right enemies, and so this is really the main engine of the game, and I think it makes it quite tactical. So for instance, here these 2 are gaining 1 support off each other, and so if I was to give him a movement order, he can now move his usual 2, but now he can move 3 because he has the army, the general army ability of advance +1, so he can move 1, 2, 3 if he likes. But now this guy is not gaining support, so if I come to give him an order, he can only move 1. Okay, whereas if I'd moved this guy, I can't remember where he was, here, if I'd moved him here, say, he'd still be giving him support because he's in line of sight, he's on a vector, and he's within reach. And reach just means the longest, the highest range or movement stat. So this